Most reviews on Neuro-Balance Therapy tell you what it's supposed to do. I wanted to know what it actually does, so I put it through the matrix, broke down the mechanism, checked the structure, and looked at what real users are reporting. This is the review matrix. Here's what I found. Here's what's actually going on with balance loss and the fear of falling. Most people dealing with it aren't failing because they haven't tried. They're failing because the things they've tried only address surface symptoms, like doing high-level gym routines or installing guardrails, not the real reason trips keep turning into catastrophic spills. That quiet frustration of clearing walkways, gripping furniture, and still feeling completely shaky and trapped, that's the gap Neuro-Balance Therapy is designed for. When I broke down how Neuro-Balance Therapy actually works, it targets the deep peroneal nerve in the foot directly, not just generic leg strength. That's the distinction that matters. Most traditional balance protocols work at the symptom level, which is why stability never fully returns. This goes a layer deeper, waking up the dormant sensory receptors in your feet so your lower leg muscles reflexively fire within milliseconds to catch a trip. More targeted, less guesswork. Running through the key components, the custom-spiked nerve-wakeup ball. This is the one that stood out most because it directly addresses the sensory dullness caused by decades of thick, cushioned footwear. Then the progressive three-tier sequence, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, which I hadn't seen formulated this way in this category before, to safely rehab stability while seated. And the DVD plus digital manual combination, easy to overlook, but having clear, visual, step-by-step guidance is what makes the daily nerve stimulation actually compound instead of feeling like random guesswork. Based on the breakdown and what consistent users are reporting, early on, usually within week 1 to 2, most people notice a tangible grip and responsiveness returning to their feet when taking first morning steps. That tends to build into walking up and down stairs without white-knuckling the banister by week 3 or 4, and longer-term reclaiming complete self-reliance, going out alone and moving without that paralyzing background fear of ending up in an ER or a care facility. Not a straight line, but a clear direction. That's what the pattern shows. The protocol is simple. Sit down in a chair and roll the spiked ball under each foot for about 10 seconds every morning before following the quick movement sequence. Fits into a morning routine without friction or sweating. The timeline most people report meaningful results: 14 days to roughly 4 weeks. Not a disclaimer, just how cumulative neuromuscular mechanisms work. The first week is laying the foundation. The compounding kicks in after. One variable I always factor in: refund policy. Neuro-Balance Therapy comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee processed through ClickBank. I treat that as a confidence metric. Companies don't offer real return windows on products they know underdeliver. It also means if it doesn't work for your situation, you're not absorbing the full risk. That's a relevant input. If the mechanism checks out for your situation and the problem I described is where you actually are, the link to the official page is in the description. Direct link, no resellers, no markup, along with the current $47 physical package discount that includes the spike ball and home fall-proofing bonuses. Go through it, cross-check what I've covered, and run your own matrix. You've got everything you need to decide. That's the full matrix on Neuro-Balance Therapy. Mechanism checked, features broken down, risk assessed. The call is yours.